Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another beautiful night on the plains of Colorado. It is 10:30 at night, and we are standing in my garage. If you're new here, my name is Doyle, and I hope to earn your subscription. And we are out here for two reasons. One is because I'm an idiot, slept all day, and I didn't get up until 6:30 tonight. And now I'm awake. And the other reason is because it sounds like this out here. And that's with a car passing. As soon as that car passes, it's going to get even quieter. Hold on. That's what it actually sounds like out here. So, with that being said, I'm going to try and get some work done. I've done some work off camera. Knocked the cherry off my cigarette. I've done work off camera. So I got to get you guys caught up a little bit before we can move on. So let me turn you around. This is a new client's 1989 Chevy station wagon. I only know that because of the happy plate. So we are doing an LS swap on it. And it's got LS swap. Hold on, let me turn on the camera. But I am not used to night filming. Give me a second. Shabam! Okay. So it has LS swap mounts that bolt to the engine and then to the seat clamps. Clamshell mounts. Wow. Your boy needs to wake up. It's 10:30 at night and your boy needs to wake up. It bolts to the clamshell mounts that are factory. And they go to a factory mount like this. On the driver's side, this was mounted straight, like you would assume it would be. On the passenger side, for whatever reason, it was mounted like this. So it kicked the entire engine and transmission over this way to the point where I couldn't get it on the factory transmission mount. And that is my goal. I always use the transmission mount as my locator. I did that on the Vic. I do that on pretty much any engine swap that I'm going to do. This one will be no different. So, my dad came over and we ended up pulling the motor back out, setting it on the ground, and I did the head gaskets on it and got valve covers on it to where it's mostly closed. I still got to get spark plugs in it, but that's okay. It is not completely open to the environment like it was. While I was doing that, he went ahead and pulled the factory mounts off the frame. And then I spray painted it red. You can see the residual of that. And I spray painted around this motor mount black. I did this on both sides. And I'm going to grab another can and throw another coat on there. But the idea is to use that as a guide. So I need to pull the motor back out after I paint around it again. And then take the mounts off the engine and put them on there. And then I can mark where the new holes need to be drilled. Drill new holes, put new mounts on. Put the motor back in and actually have it in place where it's supposed to be after I fiberglass that in and figure out how much more of that. It shouldn't be too much more, but definitely going to go a little bit more than that. So I'm going to set you guys up and I will get to work. All right, y'all. With the engine back back out, I took off of this motor mount and I marked it top forward. Okay, so now we can come in here. We can go set this down on here. You can see that the bolt holes that are in the car do not work, and it needs new ones. So it'll be the same thing on both sides, which is unfortunate, because look how many holes are already in this thing. So that'll be the next goal, is to figure out what size drill bit goes in here. Shouldn't be too hard. I'll go over here and stick this on my foot so it's got a spacer. I'll just go to this big 1/2 inch one. Well, that's too much, which is a good sign. I'll go down one to 3/8. We'll probably put 3/8 in it. So I'm working on next. Back to the time lapse.
Was beginning of love. You look so hard, but you can't see enough. Just find it and take it, don't let regret it. Make me your only one. You choose it, don't lose it, don't let confuse it. Only then you'll be gone. Feel like that. Feel like that. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby. Drawing aside, I can't wait to start. You should call the police. Now I even can breathe. You love me and hate me, true me and false me, make me your shining star. Giving, receiving, changing, believing, only then we could start. Feel like that. Feel like that. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby.
Alright. So after much drilling and filing, this fits now. Have to go get a nut and bolt tomorrow, 8 nuts and bolts, because obviously at 12:30 at night that ain't gonna happen. That one fits good too. And then made that all super fancy, and I intend to fiberglass it, but I don't have that either. So that'll be enough for me tonight. I got some cleaning up to do and some other stuff to get ready for tomorrow, but the motor mounts are ready to be bolted in. I can take the tape off and clean that up and spray paint them black so that they're ready for tomorrow. And then that's ready to be fiberglassed then. I'm not a professional fiberglasser. Yes, I know I'm doing it wrong, but this is function over form, and it's going to do the job that I need it to, so I really don't care if I'm doing it the right way. Get the motor mounts in, find the bolts that go to the trans mount, because I lost them. I think they're sitting in the driver's seat. And go ahead and get this thing back in here. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and we will see what we can accomplish then. Have a good night, and God bless. Good morning, everybody. It is actually 2 mornings later, not just one. So yesterday, the client went and got me bolts for the motor mounts, and came back and brought them to me, and I installed them with him here and without him here to try to respect his privacy, because I know most people don't like being on film, which is okay. But I did get the motor mounts done, so let's check those out. Shabam! Each one has 4 bolts instead of just 3, and they're super solid, and they got a washer on the top and the bottom, and they're where they're supposed to be. So that's good to go. On the next episode, we're going to fiberglass that in, and then I have the paint over there to match all of this stuff, so we can see if we can get it all sanded down and cleaned up to the point where it looks the same as everything else. And then once that is done, go ahead and stuff this guy back in here and see how it fits where it's supposed to be. Also located the trans mount bolts. A little guy right there and one on the other side. The trans mount's sitting in there because of the way I gotta put it in here. But we're off to a good start. I'm gonna leave you guys here. I'm gonna go tinker with other stuff. Probably go look at my truck a little bit. Close the hoods on the cars because now it's gonna start raining, I guess. But get out there and wrench on something. Have a good day and God bless. We got firewall soon. And we got, where's it at? Oh, yep, there it is. Evan got an engine for his S10. I got wiring done on this thing. So we're getting places. I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye. Love ya. See you later.